Hey everybody. Dogs and I are going to go for a little walk. Thought I'd take you along. It's a nice, cool, crisp day today. Didn't get over 56. There's some leaves. That's a pretty red tree, isn't it? Yeah. The leaves fall pretty quick in Tennessee. You only get to see them change, and then we get a cold snap and they all fall. But there's a view. This is why I've been working in the summertime for the past few years. Three years was this year. It's 3 years. But the fall is so pretty here. Anyway, thought I'd take you for a walk, have a little bit of a talk. My dogs were running crazy. I don't know what was going on with them. Little Diamond Girl. Going for a walk? Going for a walk with Mom? Yeah. Coco, she's the leader of the pack up there. She's always leading the way. So the whole point is to stay consistent. And I'm trying to do that. So before I went home, I thought we would go for a walk. See the grounds one last time before the winter. I'm working on that camper van and trying to decide what to do. I've worked really hard and got myself set up at this very moment where I could escape for the winter and go somewhere warm. I'm contemplating that. Anyway, this is the Upper Falls. It's Waterloo in Coatesville, Tennessee. See? Let's walk over here. Hey, quit eating grass. I think everything's sleeve covered. You don't know what you're walking on. Which with me and my weak ankles is not a good thing. I have to be careful. Here we go. Beautiful, huh? They own this piece of property. One day I'm gonna own a piece of it too. Not this property in particular, but a piece of property. That is my goal. Dash of Faith, he's a great guy. I asked him today what hood he lives in, because he calls it a hood. But his accent tells me he's from Philly. But maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, curious to see the answer to that. And DoorDash today shared how much she's made in the month of October. $7,000. Could you imagine? You know, I trade my time for money. $15 an hour at one job, $14 an hour at another. Man, it takes me 6 months to make $7,000. You know what I could do with that? I know what I would do with it. I would buy a piece of land. Big enough to let homeless women stay on it and have a safe place to park. Does people actually realize how many people are living just like me and not really by choice. Some of them do by choice so they can travel and stuff, and that's all cool. But, you know, most people are doing it because they can't financially afford an apartment by themselves. I mean, who wants to pay $1,200 a month for a studio apartment? Do you know we got people around here that are purchasing old hotels, revamping them, and turning around and selling them on a weekly basis for $250 a week. So some months you're going to pay $1,250 for that thing. It's a motel room, for crying out loud. It just makes me sick. Makes me sick. You know, there's lots of people that are displaced, and it's not just storm victims either. Lots of people are just displaced because they can't afford it. You know, they have to make a choice. And sometimes it's hard choices. I really need this channel to take off. That's why I've been doing it for so long. I started in 2022, I think. Maybe 2021. I don't remember. I have to look back on it. But I haven't been consistent because I got disappointed when I didn't get any views. Well, I'm no longer going to let that disappointment direct how I feel about things. I don't have very many people watching me on TikTok either, but I've got almost 600 followers on there following the Gen X train. So I'm going to follow the Hope Crew train. I think that's a great name for it, because this is what it is. It's sparking hope. The Big G talked today about what he would do with $7,000, and you know, I would do the same thing. I would do the same exact thing. Upon helping myself, I would try. Hey, get out of the water! Coco! Coco, come! Please, don't get all wet. Come here. Coco! She's not listening to me. Coco, come on. Thank you. Stay out of the water. I don't want you wet. Too cold today. Excuse me. Sorry. She interrupted me. Anyway. Yeah, I would definitely buy a piece of property. And once it had electric on it, I could set up different pole plugs and let people who are living in their vehicles, or the working and living in their vehicles, they have somewhere to be. Build a shower room so they have a place to take a shower. Have some fellowship. It's time for some unity in this country. The government ain't gonna help us. Surely not. I sat here all day thinking about what I was going to talk about. Finally, I just turned on the camera and just decided to let God do the talking for me. And this weighs heavy on my mind. It weighs heavy on my mind because I live it every day. I've been in a job for almost 2 years. And during that time period, I have been harassed and bullied to quit ever since I started. And it sets of families because the nepotism is ridiculous. And I'm an outsider. I'm an outsider. And they look down upon me because of the way I live, probably. Maybe because I take no shit. But I'm still working there. Why am I still working there? Because I'm good at my job. The truckers like me. They like me because I'm authentic. I ain't fake. If you come in there and want somebody to be fake with you, it's not going to happen with me. Do I have a customer service face? Sure I do. Everybody who does customer service does. But how do I speak to them? I'm authentic. How you doing today? If they tell me they're having a bad day, I tell them I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better. I'm not having the greatest day either. But, you know, another day, another dollar. That's what I'll say to them, and they'll just kind of chuckle. Yep, that's true. Because we're all living that same nightmare. slaving away, trading our time for money. And it's not even enough money to survive on, barely. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm 56 years old. I don't have the energy in me to work in 80 hours a week just to be able to afford rent and pay some rich conglomerate to rent his freaking thing. You know, like they're doing deforestation across the street from my job, and I have seen so many dead animals on the road from them tearing down that forest. Dead owls on the road. And for what? To build brand new $220,000 condominiums that surely I or you cannot afford. So what's the point? It's sad and it's sick that they're clearing out beautiful wonders like this to build fucking apartment buildings that nobody can afford to live in. It really makes me sick. The greed in this country is destroying it. Yeah, I'm just going to be my authentic self on here. And whoever is willing to listen or wants to listen will. And if I get no views, then so be it. I'm going to keep sharing my experience, my strength, and my hope. And just like on TikTok, the people that really care, they will like my videos and watch it. Same on YouTube here. And if my ex has hacked my account and done something to my settings, I'll figure it out eventually. You're not supposed to be on the internet, you fuck. Mr. James Weddle. Kiss my ass. Just know you're next. Two of the abuses in my life have already died. Natural causes. You're next. Anyway. See my puppies. I love them so much. They make sure that I get up out of bed and stay alive every day. I work hard just for them. Well, I hope everybody had a great day today. We didn't see any sunshine here, but it was a little chilly, but it sure is beautiful. The leaves are just wonderful. It's nice having this chat. If you care to subscribe and share my channel out, that would be awesome. Yeah. What I could do with $7,000 a month. I mean, I know that that's not possible every month, but man. Doing a video every day. That's all it takes. So I'm going to keep doing that. God willing, I'm going to lay it in His hands. Not something I didn't do before, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to take that advice and run with it. So God, I know you're listening. Bless the people that are watching this video. And bless all the new subscribers that I collect. If it's in easy mode, now's my time, right? Well, isn't this a beautiful piece of property? I've been very fortunate and blessed to work here for the last 3 summers. It's been great. And they're so good to me. I hope everybody had a great Saturday. Maybe the sun will shine tomorrow. Of course, while I'm inside all day. Huh. Seasons change and so do we. My daughter sang a song on TikTok yesterday. And she did a great job. I'm so proud of her. I shared it. My TikTok is also Renee Who. My daughter is Summer Shaw, and she's going to be a singer one day. I'm so proud. Oh, God bless everyone. Thanks for listening.